Hello and welcome back to another episode of What Could This Be? What could it be? It is Minecraft Bingo, of course. And we're doing another bonus blind Blackout. Or attempting it at least. I'm always attempting these runs, there's never any promise there. Unfortunately, if I could promise good results. I mean, I can promise them. It's just, can I keep those promises? That's really the question that needs to be asked and answered. But I can't. I can't keep those promises, so I probably shouldn't make them. Anyway, I'm gonna promise a good run here. And on that note, let's count. Let's count all the things. Starting with, what are we starting with? You all know, say it with me. We're starting with the iron, of course. I didn't really give you a good opportunity to say it with me there, because I didn't just say iron. But joke's on you. And we're gonna count 5, 12, 16. Is that right? Yeah, 16, 18. That seems really low. 24? That's super low. 24 iron. 2 gold? 2 gold. That's also not a lot. 2 diamonds, 1 lapis, 1 emerald, and 4 redstone. And then maybe 5 extra diamonds for a total of 7. But that's not too bad, really. And then obviously more than 1 lapis for that too. But that's usually the case. Because 1 lapis vein gives you, what, 3 to 5 lapis thingies? Maybe, I don't know. 2 ink sacs, I mean, sorry. Apologizing to myself there. 2 ink sacs and some bone meal, of course. We need 3 stool, which is 9 paper. 3 leather. Do we need more paper than that? 1 more there. 1 more there. Which is actually 3. So 12, 13 sugarcane, I think. That seems right. 13 sugarcane, 3 leather. Feather of the egg and 2 ink sacs. Pumpkin seeds, the melon slice, the cocoa beans, definitely need to find a chunker. And a pearl, a chest, to cook the stone for the repeater. Yeah, the egg, already mentioned that. The fern, which is our shear item here. We need the flint, we need cactus green, a sign, the mushrooms, an acacia sapling, the clay, but no glass. That's rare. I think it's more of the other way around. And then we need 1 gunpowder, and that is it. Obviously, a chunker would be nice at the start. I wouldn't complain. Chickens would be good. There are chickens right there. So where's the chunker? And then we also need a village or temper. Please, game, be good for once. You've not been good to me recently. You've been very, very mean. Completely uncalled for. I've been nothing but nice. That's not really true. I've been complaining a lot. It's like a chicken egg thing. Like, did I complain this game was mean? Or did the game start being mean because it was complaining too much? Who knows, really? Who knows? I think we're gonna make a chicken boat escape from here, because this seems to be a really good spot to do that from. And then we're just gonna look maybe at that desert mesa thing over there, grab some easy gold, and we'll keep boating until we see something good. And we'll hop out for the sapling and the cactus green, hopefully. Maybe find some cows along the way, something like that. Would be nice. I don't need that sapling, right? No, it's the acacia sapling I need. Even just said it so myself. I would like to dig down there somewhere, but, the tree was up here. It was the closest tree, I'm pretty sure, so... Maybe that oak down there would have been slightly closer, or maybe just basically the same distance. But we want to go to those chickens anyway, so it feels like we need to be up here now. It's where fate led us, and who am I to question the bingo gods when they lead me on a mission up a mountain to get some stone? Is there another tree somewhere though? Because I do need more wood. I want more at least. There are more chickens. Very, very many more, which is good. But we're not gonna care about these chickens. These are bad chickens, so you need to die. You run away, which makes you a really bad chicken. There's our feather. That's all I wanted, really. I also wanted to instill some fear in these chickens to make them, lay eggs. More, more quickly. But didn't really work out, because we're leaving them behind and taking these other chickens, I think. We're doing that at least. This is not a really good start, in case anyone's wondering. It seems too slow in basically every way possible. Which, you know, not very good. Let's make an item just so we have one. That's not really how I make a sign. We'll never eat that chicken. It just won't happen. How do you get a chicken in a boat? Apparently not like this, but like this. Off we go. The desert mesa thing is this way, right? So many chickens here. I hope you're a good chicken. You better be. You've heard maybe what I do to bad chickens. It's not nice. You don't want that. On a less sinister note, let's find a place to get some items. The mesa doesn't really... no, there's a desert behind it. We'll take it. We'll also grab like some ink sacks, I think. And maybe some clay if we can. Do we see any clay? I do not right now. Doesn't mean there isn't any. There's some iron way down there. I'm almost tempted to go for that. There's also a little bit of a cave there. So actually we might hop in there. Just to take a look. It's not a cave. Could have fooled me. It did fool me. It is a lake. Is this a cave? It's probably not. And even if it is, it's not going to have any iron because it's a mesa cave. There's going to be gold. There's not a lake. Why so many lakes, game? More caves. Less caves. Less lakes, I mean. Fewer lakes, really. That's what I meant to say. And then I said less instead. And then everything is wrong. There's a jungle. That's not wrong. That's right. Now we just need that jungle to be good. And have the melon in it. And if you could get some iron somewhere here, that would be so nice. Because we could actually really get... Like 2 gold is nothing in a mesa, but... There's no iron. We also need the shears for the thing. Do you lay an egg? No, right? No. Because I was out of, like, hearing distance there. For a second at least. What was our paper count, I mean? 13? This seems right to me. Was that 2? It was 2. Very good. I approve. It was the pot, right? It was indeed. Not the brick. Alright, need a sapling here. What else do we need? One of those guys. We need some iron from this cave. Please. Quick and easy. But also allow a dungeon with an enchanted book. But I'll take the iron, that's good. You need 2 for the surface, right? So if you get 5, we already have the bucket, and if you get 8, you also have to pick, which would be nice, because then maybe we can still grab that gold, even though I think we're too far from the mesa now to actually make that the priority. Yeah. Also, we're going to be drawn the other way towards that jungle, and then who knows what's past the jungle. I'm kind of offended that there's no good stuff in here. Or seemingly no good stuff in here. Ah, I wasted that rock. It looked like a dead end. I thought maybe there's like one more little, like, piece of cave around the corner. But no, that was it. Was all there was. There's a creeper. I guess I want to kill that guy. By, like, waving my axe at him. Menacingly, I might add. You, give me some blocks. That was a lot of blocks. Good job. Good job. Alright. Back down we go. Grab our sapling on the way, hopefully. Cook some food. Would be wise. Grab an egg. Would be better if you had an egg, chicken. What are you doing with your life and mine? Didn't even count. That's how confident I was that creeper did a good job of blowing up cover. And indeed it did. If that's not good, then I don't know what is. Look at all those items we're getting. Isn't that great? I mean, it's just firework after firework after firework. It's just great. All good. Some more paper and some leather and 3. Do we make the pick? I want a bucket. We'll find more iron, right? Because we need to make the shears next. There's our egg. 7.5. I'll allow it. You're free to go. You're free to go. It wasn't good, but you know. Yeah, you run away. It's the right thing to do. One more, please. Thank you. And off we go to look at some chunker stuff, maybe. Not just maybe, actually. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Was it in the fern or the vine? The fern. I just remembered that we could get it in a chunker. That's just the cave we've been in. Which one do we like? This one? One of those, I guess. There's a red mushroom there. I'm gonna grab. How many will it take? How many breaks? 17? Was it 5 or 6? Don't know which one dropped. We should focus on finding a melon now. If we find a melon here, we might be fine. We also still need more paper and leather for books and I don't know, what do we need from the surface still? Not all that much, I believe. I'm having a look while simultaneously looking at the game. It's not working out. Hate vines. They always ruin crits. That's what they're here for. Probably. I thought I saw something melony, something over here, but I don't think there was anything. Just lots of yellow flowers. We need this. Game, please. Seems like a good stretch out here because there's like some air. It's not as, dense over here, but there's no melon. Also, no temper or anything good like that. No surface level dungeons. No caves even, or at least I didn't hear or see anything cave. Like, that might be a cave. It's a pig, another pig. Lots of pigs here. Very, very porky place we're in. I do want to check this cave, but it doesn't go anywhere, right? No, it does not. Of course it does not. We don't have any core yet, so let's do that. Our pace actually recovered nicely after that slow start, but now we're kind of stuck on the melon here. Which is the opposite of what I would have wanted to happen. I'm trying so hard to look and run at the same time, but this is a really hard to navigate place. But there's a melon, so yay. This is a nightmare. Okay, leather for books, more paper for books, an ender pearl, and then stuff for an emerald, maybe? There's a village, which is stuff for an emerald, really. Let's skip the paper for now, because I think there's a library there. That is one, right? So we should get books there. Don't need any more paper or any leather then. We just need a good trade. We have nothing to offer, so hopefully there's a farmer. Would be a good one for a farmer because it's like basically useless. It's just the one item, not like 4 or 5. Like no apple, no cake, no pumpkin pie, not even a cookie. I guess I don't want to have you die right away. Let's just make this one stupid book. So it's gone. Give me those books back though, please. It's 31 paper. This might be our best option, which is not a good one. 24 paper actually is pretty decent. We don't have it, but it feels like we could get there. Why not? I want to be a farmer. What was it, 17 core? But this is not, like, there's no cave here, obviously. This is like an ocean village, really. Fletcher, no! 17, again, it's pretty cheap. But not a farmer, again. But we need to make that trade. There's a bat right there, which means there's some cave somewhere. Over there. Probably right here. It's not very good. We'll hop out and fight that one skeleton and hope for a big core vein or 2. And we're also maybe gonna throw this down and cook it with wood because we don't want to use the core because we want that for trade. We need, what, 17? We'll take the iron too, even though that's slightly silly right now, maybe? No, it's fine. If we don't do it now, we have to do it later. It's not a huge deal. We're just risking the ender pearl slightly, which has been a big issue in recent runs. But there's no core here, it's just a really deep drop. That's all for. The paper. What was the cheap one? 24? We might actually be able to get that here. We have 5 plus 6, which makes 11 if you ask me. And I think if you ask other people, that's the same result. That should have hurt them a lot. Hopefully we can not aggro that witch. Is it easier to find some core someplace, or is it easier to find however much sugarcane I have left to get? 10. We need like, what, 11? What was that? 11 more? Oh, burning tree. That's what that was. This is something weird or weirdly orange over there. It's burning tree. Or copper burning trees even. No. I hate you so much. Why does he have to be like right there? Screwing everything up. What a guy. Don't shoot me, it's rude. There's a cave. Oh, it's a why, game? Do you have to be so rude to me? I can't even just rush this ravine in any way, shape, or form because look at all these sharks visiting me. Oh, this guy too. 16. Which is only 15 plus 5 is 20. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good enough. We need this coal vein right here. Where is it? Right here. We need this to be really good, and it's not, I think. It is. It is good enough, I hope. We're out of food. Well, we have cooked food. It's just not with us, which is bad. That's more than enough. But I did want more than enough. No. Don't have to grow anything in this run, so we can use up that for sure. Did I grab my boats? It did. It's on my hotbar, where it belongs. Right. I don't know how I missed that boat 3 times? I don't know. Maybe it was too far away there. It felt like I was on it, but I guess I wasn't. Still need the pumpkin seeds and the enchanted book mostly. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. We have this, the option of taking. How is there? Scott. Did we get any bones? We did 1 bone. That's fine. I don't think we need more than that. I'm just gonna not do that now. Might be silly. There's gotten here too, because you know, of course there is. One of them was in here, right? Yep. Thank you very much. I wanted to close your door. I hope you heard my right click there. I honestly attempted to click it. Just didn't work out. Oh, you're on the roof. That's why I didn't see you and just hear you. That's not a good spot for you to be. I don't like it. Too many bad mobs here. Why? Okay, fight him. How do you not hit this guy? You're a horrible husk. You're the worst husk I've ever seen. It's gotten in my face. Oh, I can't hit that guy. So bad. That's what I was doing here. Making buckets. Didn't really say it out loud. Hoped it was clear enough for everyone watching. I do have the books. I think I'm just mostly fine. Of course, well, it's actually good timing. Sort of. I think we're done. It's a quick update. It's not good, but it is what it is. And I think we'll take the option of taking this thing on the ground right here. This is a pretty deep drop, and we do need low stuff. Of course, this is really bad. And just incredibly annoying as well. And more skeletons here. Want to throw them in the lava, couldn't do it. Very disappointed by that. Do we need a flint, so this is okay. Iron count was not very high, we're still not done though. Still don't have the flint either. And we need a dungeon. Or 2 or 7, or who knows how many. I don't know how I missed that. Very disappointed in myself there. Definitely feels like I should have hit that. I'll have to work on my drop shots, basically. Nope, but that's fine too, actually. I meant to do this still. Feels like he should have been dead there. 1 hit, 1 drop, 1 more hit. Don't know. Don't agree with that taking more than 1 hit. That could be a dungeon. Thought I heard a creeper. Might have just been this guy. I don't think it was. But who knows? Maybe it was. Needs... what else? Some gold, some diamonds, a dungeon or 2 or more. Still need the flint as well, right? Never got that thing. I don't know how much iron we actually still need. It feels like a lot, considering how low the count was. Diamonds right there. That is good news. How much iron did I burn there? In that one block of lava. Probably not 0, which is not good. Now that I'm down here again, I hear the zombies again. I was just up there and there were no zombies, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't approve. Though, I can tell you that much. I'm trying very hard to be fast here, but it's not coming together quite as nicely as I would like. Okay, 2 gold. That's not enough diamond. It might not even be 2. Actually, it doesn't look like 2 at all. It looks like 1 exactly. Which is just great news, obviously. On the run where we would like 7. Yeah, it's just a 1. But there's another vein of 2. Or more. Be good. 3, 4, come on, more. We need more. One more up here? No. It's not enough. 2 diamonds away. 2 veins in, 2 diamonds away from the enchanting table. Well, I mean, not really, but we have enough for the table now, but we don't... Yeah, we have other diamond needs, unfortunately. How do I must show the one wood? Don't like that. Gold? Dungeons. What else do we need? Probably more iron. Because who knows, right? There's our gold finally. 1, 2. More diamonds, man. Okay, that's good. It's still not great, unfortunately. How am I out of core? How is there no core? It's more lapis. There's no core, though. Really annoyed by that. Ah, come on. Couldn't there be one more? Guess not. There's however a dungeon right here, which is gonna have no pumpkin seeds, but an enchanted book instead. Now that we have the capabilities of making an enchanted book. Nope, not even that. That's fine, I guess. I'll take it. This is what I needed, right? I actually need to count or look at the count for the iron. That's 12 more, and we have some left here. I don't know, we might be fine. Don't know, I don't like it. What are we making? These 2 things. I don't think we have the flint yet, right? Not really been getting lucky here. There's one. And what do we need of iron still? I do not remember. The hopper? Yes. Okay, so we're actually done. I do want to grab a chest for that though, because we're low on wood, and then we want to make a shield as well. And then we should think about the enchanting table, probably. But actually not really, no, since we still need the pumpkin seeds. Or we could go to the surface if we enchant the book. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you're gonna go for more dungeons, then we shouldn't make the enchanted book yet. But since I usually go to the surface for the pumpkin seeds, I guess I should be making it right now. And so I will. It is kind of slow. And I mean, there's still a chance we'll get the seeds from a dungeon anyway, even on the surface. And then the dungeon might also have the enchanted book. And then obviously this would have been a waste of time. But on the other hand, did I burn that obsidian? I don't know how that sometimes happens and sometimes it's just fine. No, I didn't burn it, okay. It looked like I did, but I picked it up instead somehow. Which is a better option for sure. It's not even close. Yep, that's the way to do that. After that, of course, efficiency 1. We'll take it, of course, and we'll make a sword, and we'll enchant it too. Smite? No, I want sharpness. Sweeping edge and sharpness, that's pretty good. It's giving me the pick 2. And I think that's it. Yeah. Could make some armor, maybe? I don't have really anything to make armor with, because we didn't kill any cows or horses or anything. Throw that away. Put that deer, maybe? It's a weird spot for it, but it's fine. And then I guess we sort of go to the ravine and go up from there. Should have made a shield too, actually. Didn't hit the hotkey there. I thought I did. I did not. And this. And nope, not a very good place in terms of finding more dungeons, so it's having a look here, but there's nothing. I'm pretty sure. There's a diamond there. But I don't care. If you hadn't made a sword yet, I might be tempted to go grab it for the axe. But you haven't made the sword, and I think the sword is the better option if you're gonna take on dungeons. Yeah, it's the sweeping edge, extra damage too. But who knows if we're gonna take on any dungeons anyway. Which biome? Is this a dungeon? We're on a beach here, okay. It doesn't really sound like a dungeon, but for a second there it really did. They had a quick pick. I don't know, it's just bone clanking all around me. I can't find them. It's up? Maybe. Yeah, no, there's a dungeon, yeah. I'm sure now. Sounded very dungeony right there. It's because we're right below a dungeon. For once, that actually made some sense. No pumpkin seeds. Do you have another chest in there? No, right? No. Goodbye, my friends. Well, that's not where I want to be. Should have gone for one more diamond to get the shovel. Let me escape. What a weird edge right here. Almost like a... Oh, it's the village, that's why. I was gonna say almost like an old weird chunk border thing. That's where we came from. So let's go this way. Dungeons or pumpkins? Or tunchkins. That's the combination of the both of them, obviously called. And that's it. That's all we need, all we want. One dungeon in, right? That's really low. I don't think it was a... No, we didn't have an early dungeon this run. Barely had any cave early on. It's a strange run in that sense. We didn't do a lot of caving. We just hopped down there and then went like a little bit to one side and then that's it. Found everything. The diamonds. 3 veins of diamonds and the gold. We actually found 4 veins of diamonds and the gold. 2 veins of lapis. Oh no, there was a spider dungeon down there, right? Yeah, there was a spider dungeon with 1 chest. So 2nd dungeon. Completely forgot about that stretch of prey there. This is not a very good spot to be, but we need to go away from where we came from. And this is that direction, basically. Oh, the ocean, not the best for finding pumpkins. Could be alright for finding dungeons, but isn't today. This is better. Because there's some grass finally, and that can have some pumpkins on it, but it doesn't look like it has any. I mean, there might be some. That's always the risk. Do you run through that forest, which is slow and potentially like dangerous because you might get cornered by a creeper or like some skeletons or something? But it obviously increases the chances because you're looking at more blocks. Or do you just keep boating forever until you actually see the thing you need? I'm not sure. I think we're gonna hop out here though. Just because I feel like it. And then of course, what's right there? A group of skeletons. But also, the thing we're looking for, which is this pumpkin right here. And, I mean, I could have just done it, but I want to get away. 3318. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, no, it's a fine time. It's just the emerald was just really slow. Well, it wasn't that slow. It was still faster than like mining in a mountain for an hour. Obviously, pumpkin seeds here too. And that's the enchanted book. That's where we need it to be. But obviously couldn't. It's too far away. Yeah, I think mostly the village went wrong. The jungle was a slight bit slow. We had made up all the pace issues from before at that point. We were 10 in 10. Or 10 in like 10 and a half at least. Maybe it was, I don't know where it was 10. No, yeah, we were 10 in 10, which is fine. And then we got the cocoa bean, and then it just slowed down from the end. Getting the emerald was really annoying. But I think, is that the emerald? Maybe, I don't know. And then just everything about that was just too slow. Like getting the core and thinking about the paper instead. There was a lot of paper around, but it was not quite enough. I mean, there wasn't a lot of paper. It was just a couple of different spots where there was paper. It seemed like a good amount, but it was always just too high and never like, you know, like 7 in a row or something. Like you sometimes get. So didn't really get that there. You could have tried to dig down for the core, but that's also really slow, and then you run the risk of like falling into a cave and then having issues getting back out. And you might just not find core, even if you find a cave, at least not quickly, and then you run around and you have to find your way back out. It's also slow. It was really not a good village for that. We just needed one of those brown coats to be a farmer instead of a shepherd and what's the other guy? Fisherman? Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. We just needed there to be a farmer there. We could have just made a quick trade and we would have been underground in that deep drop thing probably much sooner than that. We'll still try to get the enderman first, probably, but assuming it would have still spawned on that village, on that desert cliff beach thing, and it would have still dropped, it would have been, you know, much faster at that point. We would have been low on core. And cooking the food would have been more tricky, but it would have been fine, because we would have had time in that cave to set up properly. Instead of trying to rush chop the entirety of it. And then, you know, ultimately the pumpkin seed would have still been our downfall. That's another village there. But I don't know. Could have been maybe like a late push for sub 25 still. But probably not, because I don't think there were. I mean, there was maybe a zombie dungeon above where we set up the furnaces for iron. And the smooth stone. And that could have maybe had. Let's actually take a look at that. Where's the way back? I've been run hopping too much. I do not recall. I feel like it's this way, but I have no reason to think so. Other than a weird feeling, which is not a good one apparently. Is this my village? This is my village. So I was right. Oh, there's no blacksmith, right? Yeah. I never really like looked. I guess, I mean, I did look at the village, so I would have seen it. We did run through it, check the houses and stuff, but man. Yeah, so there's a zombie spawn above me here. As expected. Or suspected, at least. But no pumpkin seeds. Would have had the gourd, but no pumpkin seeds, which... Yeah, that was the one thing we really wanted there. Because yeah, we had the furnaces here, I heard a zombie, and we went up through here, and I still heard the zombies after that, so I assumed it would have to be like one ward in dungeon right there. So another dungeon there. I mean, maybe if we go up and find this one, we also find this one or that one, but that's conjecture, you know, at that point. There's no... Like this one I knew, or sort of knew existed, and we probably should have even checked it still, if that was done on this side, but... I don't know. How many diamonds in this vein? At least 3, which is a good amount. At least 4. At least 5. 5. It's a good vein. Not quite good enough, but in combination would have been fine. Any dungeons here that I missed? Or missed out on, at least. I don't see any, no. Just that one on the way up that we did check. Only one chest. Didn't have the seeds either. And then down here, let's see. There was one way over there, but that's not realistic. We won't find that. I maybe be down here. And yeah, well, that's like so. There's so many decisions branching off before that. Can't really say one way or the other. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Ultimately, we were just some dungeon luck away from a pretty decent time. Because yeah, we had one dungeon at that point when we made the enchanted book. And I mean, that could have had both things, that dungeon, so it would have been much closer to the 23 minutes or point mark there of the total, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And we'll just go home. And think about this one. This one feels a bit odd to me, because we had a really slow start and then we made up all of that with a really good mid game. And then we just couldn't it wasn't even the end game. The end game was fine too. It was just that transition. Like we're basically done with the mid game stuff. Like, or you're find the chunker, find, you know, surfacey bits. We had done all of that. And even the end approach was reasonably fast. But then the transition from that point to the end game part just took too long, and then we couldn't really take advantage of the good cave. And then ultimately the cave was also not quite perfect, because we didn't get the pumpkin seeds. But yeah, overall a good run. I'm not unhappy with it, and that's I mean, it's not all that matters, but it's a big part of what matters to me in these runs. So let's leave it at that. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon with more Minecraft Bingo. I'll give you a look at the card too. There you go. But yeah, that's it now. Bye-bye.